I thought you had the budget locked.
So did I.
What time's that lady coming over? The one the school hired?
6:30 or something.
Okay.
Hey, Des.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine.
No, it's just that I know her. The girl who's overseeing us.
Okay. In what capacity?
We used to write a couple short films together, like back in high school. And we may have hooked up a couple of times.
Okay. Should I be worried she's still hung up on you?
You are amazing.
I know. I don't have a ring yet, but I do consider you settled down.
As do I. So we're cool.
Yeah. I mean, if you are.
Oh.
But if she starts batting her eyes at you.
So sorry, traffic was murder.
Oh, don't worry about it. You look great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Morgan's just this way.
Hey.
Emily Santiago.
Morgan! Oh, wow. You have really set yourself up nicely here, huh?
Well, I didn't want to come back here and try to be a movie star, right? Let's see.
Why are you back? I guess I kind of thought you'd be tearing it up in Hollywood right now.
Well, I wanted to direct something a bit longer than a short film, so when the opportunity presented itself, I guess I missed home.
Okay. Let's get down to the awkward stuff.
Let's just do this.
All right, so the plan is... Well, I guess we'll start with, it's my understanding that you two have been dating for 2 years?
Long distance. It's been really, really hard and it almost ended us, but here we are. It's one of the main reasons that he's actually come back to, direct this play.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that actions that can be seen as abusive in the context of a professional relationship can be less so in a long-standing romantic relationship. Mm-hmm. And I wanted you both to know that I'm keeping that in mind.
Good. Because frankly, as great as it is to see you, Em, I don't really think we need this.
Morgan, I know you. I know that you would never compromise the work. It's less simple for the department. They need to be able to say that they put safeguards in place.
So what are we looking at?
Well, I guess because the power dynamic is weighted in your favor, it's your behavior that's going to be scrutinized, both in terms of favoritism and in terms of potential undue harshness. So I'm going to be there to observe and report and intervene where necessary.
What does that mean?
I'll be meeting with the faculty on a regular basis to discuss any behaviors that I see as worrisome and maybe some potential solutions.
To be perfectly honest.
Morgan, I'm sorry, but any sentence that starts that way is usually not a good idea.
Em, I have a process.
And I have a job to do. I'll be meeting with Des once a week to make sure that he feels heard and respected, and I will be in rehearsals at all times.
We don't need a babysitter. I mean, honestly, we're together. Where is the abuse?
Romantic relationships can bleed through. Say you guys have a fight, and the next day he's being unnecessarily harsh on set. That's a problem. Or he gets distracted and he's not equally supporting and directing the other actors. That's also a problem.
Des is the lead. Of course I'm going to be giving him the most attention.
About that. When I applied for the job, before I even knew Morgan was involved, I submitted a number of proposals on how to mitigate bias in the selection process.
What the hell does that mean?
It's just a proposal at this point, one that I told him I wanted to avoid, but...
Emily.
Secondary auditions with video. Run by Morgan, but overseen by the faculty.
No. No. I'm the director, not a bunch of slow-moving, tenured zombies holding a grudge.
I know. It's the administration that's pushing it, but I've convinced them to hold off for now. I've underlined that emphasis should be put on continuity where possible.
So I'm fired.
Not necessarily. It's just a proposal, first of all, and
No,
it's one of many that they're considering.
I need a moment.
If you give a solid second audition...
Bullshit! They're doing this to push him out. It doesn't matter how good he is. And then they're gonna fire you because they won't need you anymore.
Regardless, I think it's the best course of action. If it comes to that. Morgan, you can treat me as an ally and work with me. Or you can treat me as an enemy, in which case I'll start to wonder why.
Fine.